What's going on YouTube? My name is Athieno and I'm going to show you guys how to defend on Coastline. Now these strats do work against any rank you play against. If anything, it will dominate the lower ranks and it will work effectively against higher ranks. Now by higher ranks I mean, it could work against platinums and diamonds, but you will get countered by this sometimes, but it's a good way to look at it. So we're gonna start off with Hookah. I personally like to just go like a smoke. Now smoke or Jaeger, it doesn't matter, but this is one of the ways you can play it, but you can be flexible with the operators you play with. Now the reason I play smoke on this site is just because if you are solo queuing, he's gonna be one of your best choices. But unless you can frag it with Jaeger, that's also an option. I'm not saying these are go-to musts, but you also want to be careful with these rotates. You'll just get used to like this being in the way. I don't know why it's in the way though, but then you got your rotate. You can possibly make holes here if you want, to like toss things over or maybe peek it. You can do bullet holes. So that's there. And then you come over here, you reinforce off this. Now you're making the rotates and you're kind of like basically not to pun, but you're reinforcing the rotates. You're kind of like capitalizing on what is due, because a lot of times people don't make rotates, like vigils or like calves or like legions don't make the rotate. I don't know, it does happen sometimes, but most of the time your teammates will. I went to play with shield. It's personal preference. If you want, you can try to put it right here, or you can put it on facing the roof. Be careful, there's gonna be people on the roof trying to rat you out. You can put it right here, or you can move right here. Kind of depends where the other team's pushing. It's possible that some people actually do this. I actually found this out in a Senville TM. I'd never seen this before, but they put the shield right here and then they reinforce this off, and then basically here they're kind of safe right here. They're gonna get Hookah from Hookah window, but if the factors play out, you can rotate here. It's a really strong position to hold. It's a lot better than Aqua because get naded. It's just a little bit harder to hold the bar, but this is also good. But if you have the barbed wire, I recommend putting one. Either depends where your team is putting. Here, 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 in the hallway right here. Obviously default right there, and right here. And then you kind of you just play time. Just learn how to the angles to smoke off. As long as you can hold. That was a bad smoke, but right here. So that's it for the defense on here with the smoke. We're gonna go on to the next site. So we're moving on to Penthouse. These are personal favorites of mine. So what I like to do is, so this one's gonna be a roaming one. Now a lot of people don't like anchoring Penthouse. I do sometimes, but I think most of the time this will probably be more helpful. So as Mozzie, I would open up this hatch, just in case it's just if you do get stuck, it's always a good way to rotate out. If you want to make this you can either make this, depends what your team wants, you can make it a site to look here, or you can make it a rotate, and your team could put like a deploy with shit right here. It's really powerful. You can reinforce off this. Usually I just use my reinforcements on like any wall basically, and where I like to put on barbed wire, I like to put them right here, and just in case there's no like plant denial, you can put it like maybe if you don't want to put it there, or someone already has, then I put it like top of white, or maybe possibly like the VIP like right here. And the Mozzies I'm going to show you guys is, so one, you're gonna put one in the floor right here. Oh, that's bad. Oh shit, wait, what the heck? Oh wait, wrong, it's right here. My bad. Yeah, right here, and it's really hard for them to shoot it. Usually you want to put in there, but the barbed wire is kind of bouncing it off. So you could either put Mozzies there. Now the Mozzies are like really just up to you. Like if you want to put them on this, or maybe put another one, maybe like do it sideways right here, and then it is like very hard for them to shoot it right here. They're gonna have a hard time joining this thing, and it's gonna save them a lot more time. Obviously you want to try to shoot the floor and always avoid. I mean, it's okay, but it's not guaranteed a Mozzie drone's always gonna get your denial. But for doorways like these, I would recommend trying to put them on the floor. Careful where you put them. You want to try to put them on as far like as their side, That way when they shoot it, I don't think you can shoot it from here. Yeah, look, I'm spraying at it and it's still there because the metal bars are detecting it. And I like to roam once you put your Mozzie pest down wherever you're roaming. I usually like to hide one in my pocket. I like to roam Aqua and this side because it's easy to rotate. If you get pushed out, you can either run out that door or you can run down here and just waste so much time. It's just, Mozzie is just so good at wasting time and just he has so much utility. He's a really good solo queue op. I recommend you guys playing him a lot and save up for him if you don't already have him. So let's move on to the kitchen side now. So moving on to kitchen, we're going to choose Mozzie again. You're wondering why Mozzie? Well, Mozzie is a very effective operator at info denying. And so what I like to usually just do here, just make the rotate, because you know you have a really powerful shotgun with 42 bullets. Like that's like more than Smoke's shotgun, I think. And he does the Mozzie shotgun is probably one of the best for making rotates, just because how fast it is. Like, look at that, already efficiently done. Now I like to either put my barbed wire like here, and you can really depend, and then kind of blow this out just for default plants. You could decide to talk with a teammate if you want to blow that up. I would use reinforcement right here, reinforce these two walls, but once you reinforce this one and this one, some teams in the higher ranks like to play courtyard, and they can see kitchen window and default from here, and it's just a really powerful spot. That way the kitchen doesn't have that many blind spots. A blind spot is probably here or maybe right here, but they're most of the time be focusing here. So what I usually do, I usually either put barbed wire right here, put a Mozzie drone right here so they can't drone. But another barbed wire, I either put it right here, depends where they're coming in, but I usually like to just put mine right here, and then put another Mozzie drone right there. And then I like to just, you know, like kind of like just give it a one shot. That way they can't really hide behind the bar that long. And then I come over here, put a Mozzie drone right here, and then blow this up one time. Not enough so they can crawl through, but like it kind of encourages them to crawl through, and then they start doing it and you get a free pick. So after that, then I usually come right here to couches, and then, you know, do your thing. And then they can push this doorway, and then they're gonna try to drone you out. Guarantee, I bet you they're gonna take that out. No one has really gone to the window yet, but and then you can come here, and if you want to guard the offices, you go make a few bullet holes. Oh, sorry. You make a bullet holes, and then you just, yeah, kind of tap some right there, and then, you know, you can rotate bar. This is a pretty powerful angle. You just pre-fire this, you can move over to site, and you're right here. They drone you out there, you move over here, but you can move over to kitchen. You can just do everything in Sunrise. Sunrise is a high risk, high reward kind of thing. If you get a pick, then you're very powerful and strong now, because Sunrise, it just leads into like so many places. And, you'll learn over the time when you start playing it more. So let's move on to the last site, Blue Bar. Now this is a tricky one because you could play anybody, to be honest. You know, I recommend if you want, let's say Jaeger, right? So your job as Jaeger is to basically try to get opening picks. If not, try to waste as much time into them pushing away from these sites. If they start pushing these sites, then it's your job. If they like, yo, it's a hard Sunrise red take. You know, first you want to put your ADS here, and then you want to come back to site. So I just put my barbed wire right here. You want to reinforce off these two walls. You can pick a rotate right here, possibly a rotate right here if you have a deploy with shit or a Mira. And then I like to put another my barbed wire over here. Put an ADS right here. Now you could just play a ton of spaces where they have to efficiently drone you a lot, and you're really like, whoa, where? I usually like to roam upstairs, and yeah, and then, you know, sometimes people end up getting picked off the roof, like they're running through the hallway like luggage. Oh, I was rotating, that's unlucky. Or I was rotating the hallway, that's unlucky. Why is he on the roof? Well, on a map at Coastline, you know, most of the time people are going to be on the roof and just baiting kills. It's just how the game works, and you can't really do anything. So you want to be smart about your rotations. You want to be at least 10 seconds into the round, you're already in your safe spot or last minute rotating. If you need to rotate, always within your map knowledge, just try to avoid the roof and learn how to the safest way to get back to site as fast as possible without getting, you know, spotted. But that's basically it for Coastline defense. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys would like to see I think attack is a lot easier and better on Coastline in my opinion. But if you guys did like it, please leave a like. If you want another map shown of my perspective, please comment what other map, what other ops you want, whether they need help on anything. And I'm almost diamond. I feel like I can hit diamond next season, but you know, it's all about who you play with, and I don't think rank defines you. I think it's just how you look at the game and how you want to get better at it. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And we recently just joined Disrupt Gaming, a community streamer. I'm really excited for what this holds for me, and I really hope this guy can make it to the main roster. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.